Aonde? Ah, tá, tô vendo.
Yeah. For those of you that want to know
Já
what
perdeu o
we're all
colete?
about.
Tá muita merda. Caiu?
He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with that, but still leaving them starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds with skill and non-stop.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah.
Caiu.
It's like this, y'all. It's like this. It's like this, y'all. Let's go.
Eu vi só, não sei se eu vi dois ou só um.
Yeah. Go. Yeah.
Caiu.
Go.
20% skill.
O gol. Tô indo pro inferno. Fui pro inferno.
Some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving them starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds with skill of an non-stop.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. You ready? It's like this, y'all. It's like this. It's like this, y'all. Let's go.
Estendeu o gol aqui.
Yeah.
Cadê o outro dia que tá lá atrás?
Yeah. Go.
Caralho, não morre não, mano.
20% skill, 80% beer, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots, his stocks through the roof. I heard him fucking with death. They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with talk, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cock. The type women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record we should notice, taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah.
Foi meu carro.
You ready?
Eu tava no tiro
It's
batendo
like
no
this,
vidro e no
y'all.
capacete.
It's like
Acredita?
this, go. It's like this, y'all. Let's go. Yeah.
Vai, mano, corre que eu vou tentar.
Styles of beyond.
Pra direita. Tá vendo?
Ryu, Talk Beer,
Ai, ai.
Machine Shop.
Vai pra esquerda, vai pra esquerda, vai pra esquerda.
Tem gente aqui, ó. Tem gente aqui. Tem gente aqui.
Cuidado, cara. Vai, não cai agora não. Aguenta aí.
Vem pra cá, vem pra cá.
Some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving them starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds with skill of a non-stop.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. You ready?
Caiu, deu bem.
It's like this, y'all. It's like this. It's like this, y'all. Let's go.
Foi.
Yeah.
Tô vendo.
Go.
Tira no carro.
Yeah. Go.
Caiu um.
20% skill, 80% beer, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, the stupidest the truth. Now everybody giving him guest spots, his stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with Des. They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with talk, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cock. The type women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record we should notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. Yeah. You ready? It's like this, yo. It's like this, go. It's like this, yo. Let's go. Yeah. Go. Yeah.
Desce, rio.
Go. Yeah.
Caiu um.
Fort Minor.
Caiu um.
M. Shinoda. Styles of beyond. Ryu. Talk Beer. Machine Shop.
Ah, os caras me acertaram no carro. Mata, ele tá atirando em mim, ele tá nem vendo. Ó, o outro. Derrubei. Olha o cara aí.
Some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never cause of his status. Still leaving them starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help, how to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds with skill of an non-stop.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. You ready? It's like this, y'all. It's like this. It's like this, y'all. Let's go. Yeah. Go. Yeah.
20% skill, 80% beer, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal, that's the name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man, Ryu had the stupidest verse. This dude is the truth. Now everybody giving him guest spots. His stocks through the roof, I heard he fucking with this. They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with Talk, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cock, the type women wanna be with them rappers. Hope he gets shot 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record we should notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah, yeah, you ready? It's like this, y'all. It's like this, go. It's like this, y'all. Let's go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. M. Shinoda, styles of beyond. Ryu, Talk Beer, Machine Shop.
Ah, mas foi dois da equipe dele, quebrei dois lá ainda. Já tem gente lá abrindo. O cara vai parar aqui na pedra, Rocha.
Think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving them starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help, how to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds through the skill of a non-stop.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. You ready? It's like this, y'all. It's like this. It's like this, y'all. Let's go.
Vai descer atrás? Ó, aqui na frente, no pé da pedra.
20% skill, 80% beer, be 100% clear. Cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? Then I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse. This dude is the truth. Now everybody giving him guest spots. His stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with S. They call him Ryu. He's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer. He's hot. Found him for minor with top. But a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick. He's a cock. The type women wanna be within rappers. Hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record we should notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime. His shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. Yeah. You ready? It's like this, yo. It's like this, go. It's like this, yo. Let's go. Yeah. Go.
Já da puta, tá de sniper ali também.
Yeah. Go.
Vai lá, aquela que vai ficar no meio de noite.
Yeah. Fort Minor.
Pega, tem outro tirando.
Shinoda. Styles of Beyond. Ryu. Top Beer.
Eu vi barulho.
Machine Shop.
Tem outro atrás de mim, ó. Ai, ai. Atrás, vem pra cá. O cara vai atirar nele lá, eu acho. Vem no carro, no outro carro. Vem. É boa. Vem.
People still think that they know him, but fuck him. He knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, I'm sticking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much. Never concerned with status, but still leaving them starstruck. Going through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds through the skill of the non-stop.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. You ready? It's like this, y'all. It's like this. It's like this, y'all. Let's go.
Vou tirar.
20% skill, 80% beer, be 100% clear. Cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? Then I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse. This dude is the truth. Now everybody giving him guest spots. His stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with S. They call him Ryu. He's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer. He's hot. Found him for minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick. He's a cock. The type women wanna be within rappers. Hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record we should notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime. His shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that